Hi, and welcome to episode 9 of my Let's Play series of Popup Dungeon. I'm Icon, and today we're going to explore a similar kit like the last episode. I'm still running with Orothico and still running Suzu, but a variant of her. Meet Kumiko. Wonderful voiceovers. I'm happy it has exactly the unsettling noise artwork that I knew from the movies. Thanks for that. Alongside is Good Boy, because I felt like Max is really a good addition to that, thanks to whoever pointed it out during the last episode. Great tip. And I'm going to bring my good old friend Remainder, because I just love his kid. He's so strong in many different ways, a very well-rounded and nice character. And this way I got 2 mundane damage dealers and 2 magic damage dealers, so let's go. Suzu works similar like Kumiko, but Kumiko is basically the more challenging way to play around the kit. I'm going to play with the same kind of trinkets like the last time, charms, because I felt like we don't need to... Oh, we have now these new options here, so yeah, we're going for the hard start as usual. I don't want to use tokens, so they included that with the new version of the game, that you can configure your start of the endless run a little bit more detailed. I do like that new feature. Also, I've never seen that environment. Is it new, or just or did I just never run into it? All right, so we're having quite familiar faces here. So the difference between Kumiko and Suzu is quite simple. Suzu deals damage over time, Kumiko directly kills, but she needs to be behind of a feared target, and that's where her kit gets a little bit tricky. So I really like the idea. I gotta admit I haven't played with it before recording this episode. But, but let's see how this will work out. Oh, come on. It really makes me feel sad whenever things like that happen. But, well, can't change it. I guess I'm going to roast away that guy here and get him down. And I'm going to... No. Okay, that was the wrong direction, the wrong order. You see, Orothico makes me mad. Okay, so we're going to go for the Desperate Crawl first. This increases your action points and your mobility like crazy. And this way you're able to do your thing, you know? So we're going to go for that move. And now this guy is feared. And get behind him. And boom. That's very, very neat and powerful, but it's having more build-up work. So there we go. And we have our guard dog as a taunter. So I'm going to put down Max here so that he's in range of my other more vulnerable people, because Remainder can take some beating. What's Iron Maiden? Minus Life Siphon, okay. Does it mean I take damage when I smack you? Yes, it does. I mean, if positive Life Siphon heals you, negative Life Siphon should hurt you. So let's go for the right combo this time. Dark Whispers, Imagining Stare, and the Unblinking Gaze. Boom. And let's go for one more turn here. It resisted the fear. 73% chance. And all these resists? Man, that's sad. Quite surprised about this high amount of resists there, honestly. Didn't expect that. But okay. So, barbed breastplate. We would get damage reflection and minus life siphon for 1 turn. But I guess that's a permanent effect. I do like that, especially because I don't really take any problems of that because I have a life siphon charm, so it doesn't make me feel worse at all. I just gain damage reflection. It's great. It's also great is this environment. I really like that one. So I still need some ideas for next episode's run, so I'm taking new ideas for characters you guys want to see showcased. If I don't get any comments, I just select a few of my own, of course, but I really love to do what you guys want to see or what you're interested in. It's always my pleasure to do such things. Alright, so let's get Max in front of those, and well, Orothico. I do like to take down the Spitfire, because Spitfires are having really, really nasty damage amounts, so... There we go. So, we go and start out with Desperate Crawl, and that's not enough to kill the Cheese Burglar, but at the same time, I don't need to kill the same turn, I fear. Why would I do that, Remainder? Come on, get yourself together. This is your enemy. Well, this guy's just running away now, and that's exactly what I hoped for. Alright. So, let's use Max to get rid of that thingy here. And, well, let's use the Dotlick. The most important job of Max is actually stopping enemies from attacking other people. That's his basic. That's his most basic function. Of course, he can do much more things once he gets enough items to do so. But so do I get enough? Yeah, there we go. I really dig that. Especially even if you're not able to take down your enemy in the first turn, it's no problem, because she can just follow that feared target and take it down in the next turn. Really, really like that. Really. So, the Spiked Club with the stun chance is something I really like. Physical Power Plus is something Max really likes, and the rest can just go down the gutter. Alright. Here we go. Brick Fist Bash. So, Taunt, Daze. Well, definitely would like that on him. So, I don't know if he's bad with Earth or neutral with Earth, but it is a magic skill. Dang. Well, let's see how good the taunt works. And ability use increase. I really want to have one more usage of the Desperate Crawl, because I feel like that skill is really, really important for this character to work.
I am alive.
Alright. So we're now on the moon. Let's do this. With the new patch that has been applied a few days ago, or was it yesterday? I don't know. The base HP of every unit got increased by 100 points, so or every character. I really liked that upgrade. I haven't checked out what has changed in detail apart from that. Oh no, Remainder has been suppressed down. But overall, I feel like the increase of hit points for every character feels like a very, very good change to me. So let's see. Can't take down the Trooper, but the Trooper can't do anything either. So yeah, that just works out fine. The Centurion is now definitely on max, and that's exactly what I'd like to see. Art dog here, but sadly that didn't interest the drill by. Dang, not good. Not good at all. So we're really big in trouble here, and I think this guy just destroyed us all here. That's really sad. So much damage on that guy. And somehow I think it was all because of that one mistake there. So I'm going to retry that level. I think it was all about rushing headlong into these guys and not taking my usual approach into these situations. So I hope you don't mind me restarting battles like this, because sometimes I just take a horrible decision and try to learn out of that instead of frustrating myself out of the run with that. So we're just doing the right thing here, because if enemies are having just too much firepower, and especially people like the Trooper are so good at nailing you down, well, just take the proper response. But there's still the same problem now. If I send Remainder in, he's going to get nailed down. Pretty sure that'll happen again. So let's see. Ah, good thing. This one I can reach. So... ah, wrong orders of things. Dang. It's a really complicated at times to get those things in the right order. Okay, let's hope. Okay. This Trooper unit is really powerful. I really gotta admit that. I think this fight will just take the same outcome like the last one, because I wasn't able to reach the Drilby guy, and he seems to be completely immune against taunts. Just ignores that. I don't know. Every attempt of mine to taunt that guy just doesn't work, sadly. But whatever, maybe we're going to win out of that this time. Wow! What damage! Alright, but now let's do it the right way. First off that thing, then that thing, and that, and then that thing. There we go. Trooper is dead. Pretty sure about that. There we go. Alright. But let's see what I can do. I want to have that on the smuggler. Like this. And like I thought... oh dang, he didn't kill this guy for me. There we go, and we win. That was really a nasty package of enemies. They're not always that nasty, honestly. The combo of the of this high burst damage and the Trooper covering it up, and my burst damage dealer always acting out first. Sometimes I feel like this game could use something to delay your action, because now that I think about it, the biggest problem about this whole fight was mostly my inability to delay my turn, because I had to take that turn, and if I would have waited with Remainder one more turn, I think we would have just died. So much about that, just a few thoughts that came up along this fight. Alright, but I already noticed that one big weakness of this unit is every enemy who's inhibiting your movement. That's something I really noticed at this point. Okay, let's see. I can definitely take out the Outwalker in this turn. So I'm going to line my guys like that.
Afraid of the dark.
Alright. So, just in case that something goes wrong, I'm going to taunt that guy right away. So, Remainder got upgraded by a ton with the Power Punch skill. So he has now one more attack in his up his alley. So I'm not going to use that skill here. Going to move a little bit over here though. Alright, perfect. The smuggler was moving just enough to be a victim of Orothico. I don't know why Orothico preferred the Drillbee at this point, but whatever. I really like the amount of control the skills apply when you do it right. I did it wrong several times this run, I'm very sorry. Still wrapping my head around that. But I do appreciate character concepts that just work by meshing all buttons at once. If you get my idea. It's a nice thing if concepts are a little bit more complicated or elaborate. So, there we go. And insta-kill! I really love that. It's so fun to pull that off. Although I feel like Suzu is more control heavy, while Kumiko feels much more like an assassin type of unit, honestly. She feels so much more like somebody I get into position to get in a killing blow, while Suzu was one of those units I really used a lot to get my enemies under control. I see a distinct difference between these two characters there, but I mean that's what Orions are for, right? So add power to an ability. If anything, I really like to get that upgraded, and mobility is all up the alley for this character. Alright, now the boss. Let's hope I don't crash and burn on that. Alright. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm fast-forwarding combats that much, because if I wouldn't, the single recording would just take very, very long. It's quite sad, because the voice lines of this game are just awesome, but yeah, well, can't have everything, I guess. So, we got a trooper and a mad scientist as our boss encounter here. So, troopers are very well armored. I'm gonna get this here. Phenomenal flank defense and phenomenal back defense. That's something you really gotta take into account when you're fighting troopers. That's why I put Remainder in front of him, because I've already just messed up a fight a while ago because not knowing that. These guys are basically almost invulnerable from any other angle except for the front. So, like I thought, the mad scientist is not really very easy to influence there, but oh boy, there goes the smackings. Oh man. So it's always good in a boss encounter if you're able to take down your first boss enemy in turn 1. So I wasn't able to fear her, of course. I wasn't expecting that, honestly. But we're going to get there. So let's check out her kit. She's stealing buffs she's passing debuffs. She's putting herself into absorption, and she's putting herself into haste, speed, and mobility. And she does have only one skill to actually hurt people. Okay. So that sounds doable somehow. I want to get Orothico a little bit further away from her to make sure that Remainder has a chance to attack her. And I'll just keep applying my skills here because there's no reason not to at least try it. But the real downside about this is this unit just transfers all the debuffs to other people, but that's why I brought a burst damage dealer to take care of situations like these. I think this squad is way too control heavy to be successful in a longer turn, but I don't mind. Syringe gun plus power and minus resistance. Well, I'm going to give that over to... Yeah, well... I'd like to drip that over my shoulders. I don't know why, but I'm going to give a buff item to my horror character. Why not? Doesn't make sense? I don't care. Aim. Yeah, that sounds like Orothico's stuff. So overall, I don't know. I'm really happy with both of these creations. We're going to do one more level, and then we're going to switch it off. And that's going to be sadly the end for this showcase for these units, because I want to go into more different things in the next episode, like I already mentioned. I'm really thinking that the modding community is on an awesome way to make this game even more awesome, basically. Really am quite baffled about the amount of great content getting created in this short amount of time. There's already much more characters available in the workshop than I could ever play for now. I don't have the time to do all this, but at the same time I think it's great. I think it's really great. So we're going to... I'm really engaging on these guys very blindly. Sakura Breeze. Oh, that's a nasty one. So... And enough mobility to take down one more unit. Oh man, this is so much fun. It just feels so rewarding whenever you're able to pull it off. Overall, I have noticed that I have a deep love for every controller in this game so far. Controllers are so much fun. Sadly, they get destroyed by resistance so easily that you can't completely rely on them. Aww. I knew this would happen, but I was okay with it. Wow, I wasn't... they can... I thought they can only do one of those skills at once. Alright, lesson learned. But, these guys are pretty dunzo. There we go. The mistake about Nivatori here that I did was to attack them in melee. You should never attack them on melee. So, Amaterasu. Oh yeah, I want to have that on the on Kumiko. She will turn into a light goddess when she gets killed. Isn't that a cool thing for a horror character like her? One thing I'm noticing though is this lineup kills a lot quicker than the last one. So I feel like Kumiko is actually dealing more pressure here. Okay, so this time we're going to make it a little bit smarter. What about the Tanuki? Enemy targets damaging ability at you. And, okay. These guys all have some kind of nasty reaction when you attack them. Great. But for the samurai and the there's no, I misread that. Okay. For the samurai, I know all it takes is to not attack them up front in the melee. What the? Takeshi's Beat. It's summoning ninjas. What is this madness? We got to destroy that stupid thing. Oh, come on, not like this. Remainder does that so often to me as of lately. Okay. Let's scare some people to death. Sadly, I don't have one more time to go. So let's make Orothico rage. I really want to get rid of that summoner because the best way... No! Why are you doing this? Max! Bad dog! I really wish the devs could somehow turn that a little bit down. Because, I don't know, the game really takes very, very weird decisions on automatic actions sometimes, where I really ask myself, how does the program actually come to the impression that this might be an action you want to do? You know, some of these things are just that stupid that, I mean, here, he wants to punch Orothico. Is it the try to get closer to the enemies quicker? Make at least some kind of sense. But whatever. Let's just keep killing, hey? Yeah, but that kid really works out well, and I think we've showcased it quite good in this series to give you guys an impression how to have fun with Kumiko. The only thing I'm right now feeling like is worth mentioning is, and that's maybe something we can, which is workable around. I feel like Orothico right now has only a very low variance of skill order. There's one combo which is really working out super nicely, but I feel like it would be very, very cool if there would be one or two skills up the alley which would make me tempted to use it, to use the combo in this direction or that direction. It feels like this character would thrive very well around that concept to make you think if you want to take this course or that course. Just my impressions after playing around with this character for an hour or such. And yeah, we're going to go offline here, and thanks for watching so much. I'm very happy to have you guys around here. Always feels nice to get some feedback, I guess, and so feel free to give me some feedback too. And I know I've said it several times today, but I'm going to say it one more time again. Let me know what kind of showcase you want to see for a next run. I'd like to take 2 characters again into the episode, just like this time, so feel free to drop some comments down below. Feel free to leave a like on the series to give it some support on the search engine, and leave the channel a subscription if you want to join in the crowd and get some notifications if you want to, or just make me happy because I like that counter rising. Whatever might be the case, I wish you a wonderful time, and look at that. We got some rare, unique charm even out of that, and see you next time. Bye-bye.